Namaskar, I'm Dr. Naresh Kumar. I will discuss about the weekly weather review based upon today's synoptic conditions. So, if you talk about the past week, there was a one western disturbances which influenced Western Himalaya region during 18 to 21st February, and it caused, as you seen in the second pictures, isolated to scatter rainfall, snowfall over Western Himalaya regions, and there was another undue cyclonic circulation was also there in association with WDs during 20th and 21st February, and as such, it has not caused any weather over the place of northwest India. The another cyclonic circulations was there over interior Odisha on 17th, and it was over Chhattisgarh on 18th, and thereafter it has become the less mark. As such, if you talk about last week, there was a rainfall or snowfall activity over Western Himalaya region, as I mentioned, related to the Western disturbances. Another, due to the winds from the Bay of Bengal, there was rainfall activity over the northeastern state few days of a week. And if you talk about the significant features of the past week, it was above normal temperatures over the most part of country, including Punjab, Haryana, UP, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra. So this was the major reason behind it that during past week there was no WD, which has caused weather over the plains of northwest India. As a result, there was clear sky, and due to clear sky, cloud-free sky, the temperatures has risen above normals. So this was a weekly rainfall and seasonal rainfall. If you see the weekly rainfall, India as a whole, all it was minus 83%. All the regions, East Northeast India, Northwest India, Central India, South Peninsular India, perceived below normal rainfall activity. And most part, if you can see in the figure also, most part of the country there was no rainfall. And cumulatively, if you see uh, for the seasonal rainfall up to 22nd of February, and you can see here the rainfall was uh, India as a whole was minus 40% below normal, and country as a whole also the rainfall was below normal over all the regions of the country. This is a today's synoptic features. As on today, there is a trough, north-south trough over East India, roughly around 90 degrees east and north of 22-degree. And under its influence, there may be some weather over the northeastern state. And thereafter, we are expecting a fresh western disturbances is likely to affect 25th of February and will cause isolated to scattered rainfall, snowfall over Himalaya region only. So this is our forecast for next 5 days. You can see in the figures almost all the subdivisions are seen as a green, except other than northeastern states, where we can expect thunderstorm activity, even isolated heavy rainfall also over Arunachal for day one, and there is a possibility of dense fog over Odisha. Mean visibility is between 50 to 200 over Odisha for next 3 days due to the prevailing of the anticyclonic circulation over Bay of Bengals. Other than that, we are not expecting any significant weather over any part of the country. Overall, if you see the summary as a whole, under the influence I have mentioned, we are expecting some rainfall over northeastern state. Thereafter, from 25th, we are expecting some another fresh WD, which will cause light to moderate rainfall over Himalayan region during 25th, 26th, and 27th. From 28th, we are expecting fresh WD, which may be slightly intense and affect Western Himalaya region mainly. and also adjoining area of plains like Punjab may cause some isolated rainfall. And during this period, there may be the possibility of isolated heavy rainfall, specifically over Kashmir Valley and Himachal Pradesh on 28th and 29th. So, if you talk about the week two, we are not expecting any significant WD, which is affect Western Himalaya region during week two, and except due to some easterlies wave, we are expecting some rainfall activity isolated to scattered over extreme South Peninsula, mean starting from Andaman Nicobar, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. That may we expect. Overall, if you see the rainfall scenario week two, we are expecting the below normal rainfall activity over most part of the country, except we can say extreme peninsular India and Andaman Nicobar Islands. So this is the temperature scenario. We are maximum temperatures are in range of 35 to 37 degree in most part of the interior Maharashtra, Telangana, and parts of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, some part of Odisha, some part of isolated over Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and GWV. The remaining parts, the temperatures are less than 35 degrees Celsius. If you see the departure from the normal, there are the temperatures are above normal by 3 to 5 degree in most part of northwest, central, and east India. And if you talk about the Gujarat, Maharashtra, there the temperatures are 2 to 3 degree above normals. So, if you talk about the forecast, we are not expecting any significant change over northwest India during next 2 days, and thereafter it may rise by 2 to 3 degrees thereafter. Similarly, over Gujarat, we are expecting no change during next 3 days and may rise by about 2 to 1 to 2 degree thereafter for the remaining days of the week. However, the above normal temperatures by 3 to 5 over most part of northwest, central, and east India is likely to continue during most days of the week. And if you talk about the heat wave conditions, we are not expecting any significant heat wave conditions over any part of the country during the week. And if you talk about the week two, as the summer is approaching, there will be a gradual rise in temperature by 1 to 2 degree over northwest and east India. However, these are likely to be above normal by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius over most part of northwest, central, and east India during most days of the week. And we are not expecting any significant heat wave over any part of the country during week two also. Thank you. Namaskar.